The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, once stated that the most commendable among you are those with the finest character. But in today's context, how can we manifest such exemplary character? In this discussion, we will explore 5 categories of individuals that it is advisable to steer clear of. Be mindful that you too might exhibit traces of these traits unknowingly, so ensure you stay tuned until the conclusion to aid in self-reflection and strive toward embodying the most commendable character possible. Regardless of your religious affiliation, whether you are a Muslim or not, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, play a pivotal role in fostering a life of discipline. 1. The arrogant soul. In the realm of Islam, arrogance stands as a blameworthy trait intricately linked to Iblis, the primary devil. Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, emphatically stressed that none harboring even an atom's weight of arrogance in their heart would find entry into paradise. Arrogance acts as a blender, obscuring our own shortcomings and creating distance between us and Allah. In Islam, arrogance is viewed as a trait with deep roots, often associated with Iblis, the very entity that defied Allah's command to prostrate before Adam. This disobedience, fueled by arrogance, led to Iblis's expulsion from paradise, serving as a stark warning for believers. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, unequivocally declared that a person with even a minute particle of arrogance in their heart would be denied entry into the blissful abode of paradise. Arrogance is a deceptive trait, veiling our imperfections and distancing us from Allah's mercy. It blinds us to our own faults, obstructs self-improvement, and fosters an unhealthy sense of superiority over others. Instead of recognizing our dependence on Allah, arrogance fuels a false sense of self-sufficiency. To combat arrogance, Islam encourages humility and self-awareness. Believers are urged to acknowledge their weaknesses, seek forgiveness for their shortcomings, and cultivate a spirit of gratitude. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, exemplified profound humility despite his elevated status, serving as a guiding light for believers. As believers, it is incumbent upon us to reflect on our actions and purify our hearts from the poison of arrogance. By doing so, we align ourselves with the teachings of Islam, fostering spiritual growth and drawing closer to Allah. May Allah grant us the wisdom to recognize and overcome the shackles of arrogance, guiding us on a path of humility and righteousness. 2. The selfish. In the mosaic of Islamic virtues, selfishness emerges as a divisive and blameworthy trait. Those who consistently prioritize their own needs and desires over the well-being of others epitomize the essence of selfishness. Islam, a religion built on principles of empathy and shared responsibility, encourages believers to extend their concerns beyond personal interests. The Prophet Muhammad Salavatullah encapsulated this principle succinctly, stating, "None of you believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." This profound hadith underscores the importance of cultivating empathy and genuine concern for the welfare of others. Selfishness, in contrast, contradicts these foundational principles of compassion and mutual support in Islam. Selfishness manifests itself in various forms, from hoarding resources and disregarding the needs of others to pursuing personal gain at the expense of communal well-being. Islam, however, calls believers to transcend such self-centered tendencies and adopt a broader perspective that encompasses the welfare of the entire community. Islamic teachings emphasize the interconnectedness of humanity, promoting a sense of shared responsibility for the welfare of fellow human beings. Selfishness disrupts this interconnectedness, breeding discord and undermining the principles of social justice advocated by Islam. Believers are encouraged to overcome selfish inclinations, replacing them with selflessness and compassion. To counteract selfishness, Islam invites believers to engage in acts of kindness, charity, and self-sacrifice. By fostering a genuine concern for others, believers contribute to the well-being of the community and, in turn, cultivate a sense of fulfillment and purpose. The selfless actions of the Prophet Muhammad Salavatullah serve as a timeless example, inspiring believers to prioritize the needs of others. In navigating the pitfalls of selfishness, believers are called to reflect on their actions, fostering a spirit of generosity and compassion. By adhering to the profound teachings of Islam, believers contribute to the creation of a harmonious and supportive community, aligning themselves with the principles of empathy and shared responsibility. May Allah guide us away from selfish tendencies, and instill in our hearts the virtues of selflessness and compassion. 3. The Gossip Monger. In the rich tapestry of Islamic ethics, gossip stands condemned as a destructive force that corrodes the foundations of trust and unity within communities. Islam, recognizing the potential harm wrought by the tongue, unequivocally cautions against engaging in gossip and baseless talk. The Quran, a source of divine guidance for Muslims, advises, "And do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. Indeed, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, about all those one, will be questioned." This verse underscores the gravity of thoughtless speech, emphasizing accountability for every word uttered. Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, further elucidated the dangers of gossip and backbiting, offering profound insights into the impact of our words. Gossip, often disguised as harmless chatter, holds the potential to inflict profound harm on individuals and communities alike. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, defined backbiting, saying, "Do you know what is meant by backbiting?" His companions replied in the affirmative, and he stated, "It is to mention about your brother that which he would dislike." In navigating the perilous terrain of gossip, Islam calls believers to exercise restraint in speech, promoting mindfulness about the potential consequences of their words. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, provided practical guidance, urging believers to speak only that which is beneficial or remain in silence. True believers are counseled to build a shield around their tongues, refraining from gossip and idle talk that may harm others. The ripple effects of gossip extend beyond the immediate moment, eroding trust, sowing discord, and fostering an environment antithetical to the principles of Islam. To combat the temptation of gossip, Muslims are encouraged to engage in positive speech, offering words of encouragement, kindness, and truth. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, set an example of measured speech and compassionate communication, demonstrating the transformative power of uplifting words. Reflecting on the teachings of Islam, believers are implored to resist the allure of gossip and backbiting. By fostering an environment of honest and constructive communication, Muslims contribute to the strengthening of bonds within their communities. May Allah guide us to guard our tongues, speak with wisdom, and cultivate an atmosphere of trust and unity. 4. The hater. Hatred, a formidable adversary to harmony and unity, is a sentiment Islam ardently discourages among its followers. Recognizing the inherent diversity among humans, Islam emphasizes the importance of controlling negative emotions and fostering an environment of understanding and empathy. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, offers profound guidance on fostering harmonious relationships. In Surah Al-Hujurat 49:11, believers are reminded, "O you who have believed, let not a people ridicule another people. Perhaps they may be better than them." This verse underscores the Islamic principle of avoiding derision and disdain for others, promoting an atmosphere of mutual respect. In the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, believers find a wealth of wisdom on navigating the complexities of human emotions. The Prophet recognized the potential for negative sentiments, but urged followers to rise above hatred, emphasizing the unifying qualities of patience and empathy. While Islam acknowledges that humans may experience moments of anger or frustration, it guides believers to channel these emotions positively. Hatred based on superficial differences such as race, ethnicity, or other factors contradicts the fundamental principles of equality and brotherhood in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, demonstrated an unwavering commitment to compassion and forgiveness, even in the face of adversity. His life serves as a beacon, illuminating the path for believers to overcome hatred through patience, understanding, and a genuine commitment to unity. In the face of animosity, Islam encourages believers to control their emotions, embody patience, and seek common ground. By acknowledging shared humanity and recognizing the potential for goodness in others, Muslims can contribute to the harmonious coexistence envisioned by Islamic teachings. Reflecting on the cautionary lesson of the hater, believers are called to cultivate hearts free from resentment and to approach disagreements with an open mind. Islam champions a vision of unity, where diversity is celebrated and hatred finds no place. May Allah guide us to transcend the shackles of animosity, fostering a world illuminated by the light of compassion and understanding. 5. The lifelong complainer. Constant dissatisfaction and chronic complaining, indicative of a lack of contentment, stand in stark contrast to the teachings of Islam. The religion emphasizes the importance of being content with Allah's decree and facing life's challenges with patience and gratitude. The Prophet Muhammad, Salavatullah, serves as a paragon of contentment, teaching believers to express their reliance on Allah and seek solace in His wisdom. A well-known supplication of the Prophet reflects this sentiment. O Allah, I ask you for contentment after hardship, and I ask you for the sweetness of looking at your face. While Islam acknowledges the legitimacy of constructive complaints aimed at addressing genuine concerns, incessant negativity and chronic complaining are discouraged. Such attitudes not only spread negative energy but also hinder personal growth and obstruct the path to spiritual fulfillment. In the Quran, believers are reminded that true contentment lies in remembering and being grateful to Allah. Surah Ibrahim 14:7 states, "And remember when your Lord proclaimed, 'If you give thanks by accepting faith and worship, I will give you more of my blessings. But if you are thankless, i.e., disbelievers, verily my punishment is indeed severe.'" Islam invites believers to adopt an attitude of gratitude, recognizing the countless blessings bestowed upon them by Allah. By fostering contentment, Muslims can navigate life's challenges with resilience, knowing that every trial is an opportunity for growth and spiritual elevation. Reflecting on the cautionary lesson of the lifelong complainer, believers are urged to assess their own attitudes and strive for a mindset rooted in gratitude. Through a commitment to contentment and a genuine appreciation for the blessings of life, individuals can align themselves with the profound teachings of Islam, cultivating a spirit of resilience and gratitude. May Allah guide us to embrace contentment and navigate life's journey with unwavering gratitude. As we conclude this insightful exploration of the cautionary lessons within Islam, I invite you to embark on a continuous journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. If this discussion has resonated with you, sparking introspection and a thirst for more knowledge, then you're in for a treat. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay connected with a wealth of content that delves into the profound teachings of Islam, offering guidance, wisdom, and inspiration for your spiritual journey. Don't miss out on the opportunity to enrich your understanding and cultivate a fulfilling life aligned with the principles of Islam. Subscribe now, and let's grow together on this transformative path.